What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the Neca Terminator 2 Judgment Day Motorcycle Cop T1000. Now, my sister was at Toys R Us the other day and she saw a bunch of Neca figures there. A bunch of them from Terminator, Aliens, I think Evil Dead, what else? Back to the Future. And of course Terminator 2. They had two T1000s there. Now this was the one I never got, unfortunately, so I did ask her if she could pick it up for me, and she did. She's the best. And yeah, let's take a quick look at the packaging here on the back. If you want to read that bio there, it's basically the same opening crawl you see in the beginning of the movie. But awesome packaging. I love the window box. Let's see what he looks like inside here. There is the T1000. Looking very nice in packaging, but we are gonna open them up, take them out, take a look at his accessories, and then we'll get into the figure. Okay, so now before we move on to his accessories, I do want to point out that if you do buy this figure, watch out, because he does have a hidden accessory here. I did not know anything about this. It was a very cool surprise, but he does come with, look at that, the picture of John Connor as a boy, where he goes around asking people, like, have you seen this boy, John Connor? Like, that is an amazing detail, man. I did not expect to get that accessory, but yeah, just had to point that out in case maybe you guys bought this figure and didn't notice, so look out for that. Alright, so yeah, checking out his accessories, you will get two interchangeable heads, which I think look amazing. This figure has been out for a while, so I'm sure a lot of people have already reviewed this on the channel, but if you guys don't know, Terminator 2 is probably my favorite film of all time. Terminator 1 and 2 are like pretty hard for me to pick between, but look at the likeness there of Robert Patrick. Looks very good. Looks better than the previous Ultimate T1000 that I bought, the regular cop version, so we will compare after. But yeah, just great likeness there. We get the split head when he gets shot in the face with the shotgun when opening the elevator. It's an awesome, awesome piece. I actually have to go back and check if I have this head or not. Don't remember if the one I got previously came with this one. I don't think it did, so very nice addition to add. The silver looks really nice. Mimetic Pali alloy is what this guy is made out of, so looks really nice. Yeah, awesome scene. He does come with two interchangeable hands as well. They both look like trigger fingers of some sort. Very nice. He also does come with one of his bladed arms, which is very cool to have. Another accessory I didn't have before, so very nice. And also, we get one of his pointing hands. Unfortunately, though, the plastic is so thin that it kind of bends. So I don't know if I'll be using these. Maybe if I want to do figure photography, I might use them, but they don't look the best. This one's more straight than the other one, but it is a very cool scene when he does do this, interrogating Sarah, asking her to call to John now. So very cool. And like I said before, you do get that tiny little picture that he goes around showing people at the mall looking for John Connor. Awesome picture. I've never actually seen it this close up before, so in the movie you couldn't really tell. I don't even know if that's Edward Furlong or not. Could be, but yeah, that's very cool. Very cool. They didn't have to include that, and they did. And also we get pistol here. He uses the pistol quite a bit in the movie, so you got to have him with the pistol. And he also comes with, I believe this is a Mac 10 or an MP5. I think it's an MP5, but he does use this on the helicopter, so you got to have this gun with him. But there's all his accessories. Let's move on to the actual figure. Alright, so here is the T1000 out of the packaging, and I will say I am having a lot of trouble getting this guy to stand. It looks like one of his legs is pre-bent, this one right here, so it's kind of hard to get him in a standing pose. So if you guys did want to have him just standing around, I don't know how you're going to do it. I might have to take a blow dryer to this guy and heat up his joints too, because as you guys know with NECA figures, they usually come very stiff. Very like scared to articulate this figure, but looking at the likeness here, definitely looks like Robert Patrick from the movie. You can't really get him to look back a lot, or up, but you can get him to look down quite a bit. The jacket looks nice. We got the Los Angeles police logo on his shoulder there, so that looks pretty cool. We got his badge on the front. Looks very nice. But yeah, there's just something about the legs here that are throwing me off. Don't know what it is. They're just not, I don't know if they're not meant to be standing still, but he's always kind of looking down too. It's another weird thing about this figure. Now I am going to bring in here for a little quick comparison. We do have the first edition non-articulated, more statue-like version. And as you can tell, his legs stay like that. So another thing too is he has this extra piece of metal under his foot. I think that helps him stand, which is kind of cool. But they're basically the same figure, just this one has less leg articulation, which is weird because this one has more and it's harder to stand him than it is this one. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I had to get this figure. I thought it was different enough. I didn't have the MP5 or the swappable arm, but he looks cool, I guess, right? It's the T1000. You gotta have T1000. He looks good. Let's see if we can swap some parts out here. Alright, so here he is with that swappable arm, and I'm gonna be honest, it is not bending as nice as I would like it to. I'm very scared to articulate any joints on this figure. They are so stiff. It's probably why I don't really like reviewing NECA figures, because you really have to play with them off camera and do a lot of stuff to them when you open them up. So, but honestly, I love this bladed arm. It looks so cool. We didn't get that with the previous version, so that is definitely a cool addition. We are going to put his gun in his holster there, so that looks good. Yeah, man, I don't know what it is, just the legs. I think it's the legs. You really have to articulate the feet and get him to stand, but he does not want to, he's very leaning, like he's leaning forward a lot. And if you guys can see here, all this paint that's coming off of him every time I articulate him. So these figures that really are meant to be kept in the box, I think, and not displayed out of the box. But I mean, people are going to always open them, so they have to know that at least. But let's swap ahead here. See how easy it is. Not bad. Let's try the plain Jane look. Didn't pop on, but it is on. So there he is there without the glasses and helmet. Still, I think this face looks amazing. So that's very cool. Let's bring in the old one for a little quick comparison here. You guys can tell right off the bat, the one on the right just has more of a skin tone flesh to it. A little bit more of a shine. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Which head do you think looks better? I don't know. From a side view, I kind of feel like this one kind of looks more like Robert Patrick. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Both very good figures, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, he looks good. He looks good minus the articulation, I'd say. But let's try the other head. This head's more for the other body, I would say, because he doesn't really wear this outfit when he gets shot with this effect in his head. So let's see here. It's gonna pop on. It's a little stiff, and it's kind of hard to pop it on with the head split like that. It's harder than most heads, right? Because you can have more leverage on other heads. This one's kind of hard to pop on, but it still looks awesome. You want to have, let's bring in old Arnold over here. You want to have Arnold blowing off the T1000's head there, you could definitely do that. So that looks really cool. Yeah, I'm happy with it, man. I mean, it sucks that the NECA figures now are $60, which is insane. But Terminator, like I said, is my favorite movie, so I had to have this figure. Let's bring in some other NECA Terminator figures, do a little side-by-side comparison. Alright guys, so here they all are lined up. And as you can tell, the motorcycle T1000 has the biker boots on, which I didn't really notice. because I was wondering why they didn't just reuse the same legs for the first one, and now I get it. He is wearing different boots, so it would have been different either way. But just look at the legs on this one. They're just more straight, right? Where these ones are a little bit more bent. Maybe I just have to find the sweet spot and articulate the ankle joints or something, but kind of a disappointment, I am going to say. I feel like if this T1000 had that metal on the bottom of his foot there, it might have made it a little bit easier for him to stand. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys already have this figure in the States. I think this guy was in Target for a long time, probably a couple years by now. You probably still find them there, but here in Canada, we don't really get NECA. We do once in a while. Now that they're coming to Toys R Us, I guess, with a hefty price tag, unfortunately, but at least I guess we have them. But definitely not going to be buying too many more NECA figures. I kind of wanted to get the boys Homelander, but I don't know if I might. But let me know what you guys thought about this figure. It's kind of a half and half for me. It's a must-have, but it's one I'm kind of disappointed in. But we are going to heat them up off camera and everything. Hopefully I can post some pictures of them on my Instagram. Check me out on Instagram if you guys want to see some pictures of what I'm buying and what I'm getting and all that. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.